morning. Welcome in. I wonder if that's going to be better over there. So let's move that. Good morning, you guys. Thank you for joining. We are actually live on YouTube as well. So it's a new thing for me. So I'm just mastering this. So welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think my YouTube live video. There we go. I can see. So welcome in, you guys. My name is Jacqueline. I am a mother of 4. I'm a grandmother of 3. I am actually a foster mom of 11. And I have 2 successful businesses that are both 6-figure income businesses. And I got into digital marketing in my businesses, doing with my foot in digital marketing. I can't wholeheartedly say I was like doing a ton, but I was definitely, good morning. Look at your name. I love it, Mike. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good morning. I love how it pops up now. Good morning. Good morning. So we're live on YouTube today. Mike, you can go live on YouTube. I can show you how to do that. Good job. Good job. I have to take a look later. So we're live on YouTube. It's not, still have some areas to clean back here, but that's okay. Now you can't see in that closet, which is huge, but we're here. So let's go back. I have been doing digital marketing for some time. I recently, though, found myself a home in the digital growth community. It was not my first course that I purchased. I have purchased several courses over the past, I don't know, few years. I've purchased several courses, and I've learned how what to look for and what to, when you're purchasing a course, what you need to be doing. So I finally found myself at home with Legacy Builder, and back up. I'm too close. Is that what you're asking me? I'm not quite sure. I can move it a little bit, but so I found myself a home with Legacy Builder, and the money that you can make is insane. Okay, we can talk about money all day long, about what you can make inside Legacy Builder. It's insane. But more importantly, what you get out of Legacy Builder is the education to be your own boss, the education to not have to work for somebody else. I can't even begin to tell you that I am not a person who belongs in the workforce like that. I've known that for years. That's why I've had my own. I have worked from home for the past 16 years, one way or another. I have worked from home, found ways to make money from home. I'm just not that person. Now, some people are. Some people always need to get up and do that 9 to 5 grind. But I'm going to tell you that even if you have to do that 9 to 5 grind, even if you are that type of person, if you are not making the money that you feel that you should be making in your business, whatever that may be, you really need to figure out how to supplement it one way or another. And I can just telling you, okay, no problem, Mike. I can just tell you that getting into digital marketing, it is the fastest growing industry right now, you guys. The fastest growing industry out here. And that's not just me saying that. That's Forbes magazine telling us that it's the fastest growing industry. A couple of years ago, it was $1 billion for a whole year. Now it's $1.3 billion a day. In the next couple of years, we're going to be doing $3 billion a day. Digital marketing is insane. AI is completely taking over the world. I mean, If you're not familiar with what you can do with AI, I you need to familiar yourself. I went to Checkers. Has anybody ever been to Checkers? Do you guys live near I don't know how far Checkers goes across the US, but I live in Florida, and Checkers is completely AI when you go up to the take your order. When you pull up, it is complete AI, and it's not just like some robot talking to you. She literally takes your order and answer questions. I have a complete video of it because the first time we went, I was like, "What?" We all 3 of us, my daughter, and my son-in-law were in the car, and we were all just like, "What is going on here?" So we had to go back later on. I gotta flip the screen. So I can't even begin to tell you how, uh, everything is turning into AI, digital. You guys, if you're not getting involved in digital marketing in some fashion, how you do it, that's up to you. But if you're not getting involved in digital marketing in some fashion, you're missing out. You're missing out. Now, there's a million ways to get involved in digital marketing. And one of the biggest things that I hear is you can get involved in digital marketing. You can do it all for free. And you absolutely can. I am not going to tell you that you cannot do this for free because you absolutely can. You can watch countless hours. You can find YouTube influencers. You can find um, TikTok. All the channels are going to have where you can watch somebody and learn how to do digital marketing for free. Absolutely. I'm looking for a light. I have a light here somewhere. Absolutely. You can absolutely do that for free. 100%. But I'm going to tell you for myself that that my time is valuable. There we go. That's a little bit better. My time is valuable. I don't have time to do that. And if you want to get into a proven blueprint that works, that's what you need to do. If you want to find a home that's going to teach you how to make the money and be up and running, you can be up and running in less than 2 hours. Not only that, on top of that, you can learn how to do this on all platforms in the free world. You can do that because that's what social media is doing. You're not going to get a done for you website. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have to go spend money to get your website. And you can do a stand store, you can do a beacon, but in order to do that professionally, it's going to cost you $100 a month. So now you're spending $1,200 in a year. It's still more than what you're going to have to pay for in the program. So let me back up. Let's back up for a second. How many of you are familiar with MLMs? Anybody familiar with what an MLM is? Anybody? Some of you may still be doing MLMs. It blows me away that they still even exist. When I was in MLMs, they were it was 20 years ago. Okay. It was 20 years ago. And when I was involved in MLMs, we didn't have this digital marketing. We didn't have websites. Like now they have websites. So I was involved in Avon. Okay. Let me turn it this way. This is an Avon's magazine that they put out. Okay. This right here is me. And you can read the bottom. These rising stars on their way to the top. Okay, that was me. I flew to New York to do this. I had been with Avon about 9 months when I did this. It was a little bit longer. It was just over a year when I did this. When I did this magazine. I was about 9 months when they asked me to do it. Um, I got to go to Hawaii. Every year they do their ceremonies. I don't know if this is how they do it now, but every year they do their ceremonies um, in different places. And the year that I, you know, was on top was Hawaii. Not only did I get to go to Hawaii, I got to bring my cousin to Hawaii. We got to go completely free. We flew to Hawaii. It was amazing. I got to go on 2 cruises. There's a whole article inside here on me. Okay. I sold 300,000 in Avon that year. 300,000. I made 40, you guys. I worked my tail off and I made 40. That's all I made. That's all I made. And that's what MLMs do. You work for companies to make them money. And I'm going to teach you that you can do it for yourself. You can learn how to make money for yourself in a done for you, proven blueprint that is handed to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? So you are going to be handed a blueprint when you come into Legacy Builder, when you come into the digital growth community. There is so much training inside of the digital growth community. The that we have, last time I checked, is like 32,000 people in there. And it's nowhere near saturated. Nowhere near saturated. Nowhere near saturated. Last quarter, our community made over $12 million. It's not an MLM. There's no pyramid scheme, but we made over $12 million. And I know this quarter is going to supersede that for sure. For sure. If you're familiar in digital marketing, your digital marketing course probably has a school. It's called School, SKOOL. And in the school, that's where you have all your trainings, where you have everything in there. It's a community. In school, we are the number one active community in there, not because of size, because in active, because that's how many people participate. It's early, you guys. So that's how many people participate. That's how many people are actively active in the community. Can't be there always people coming in of age to do this. Oh, absolutely. We have Mike on in one of the rooms this morning, and he is 75 years old, making his money. He's in profit mode, which means he's at least sold his first. That's the beauty of this digital marketing course, because it's 100% profit. Once you sell it, once you serve to help one person, you're in profit mode. There's no other business out here that's done for you that you can do that. That you can actually be in profit mode after one sale. You can't go and buy yourself a restaurant. You can't go and open up a franchise. It takes years to be in profit mode, usually. Here you're in profit mode. You're in profit mode after you make your first sale. That's insane. That's insane. There's no overhead costs. We have no monthly costs. You purchase the program, you purchase your website, and there's no monthly cost. None. None. The website is done for you. You don't have to have tech skills. You come in and you don't have to have tech skills. You literally come in, the website's handed. You want to see what the website looks like? Go to my website, redsdailysuccess.com. You can go to my website and you can see what the website looks like. And it's given to you. And you're going to personalize it once you put your email address in there. Once you put your email address in there, it's going to be personalized. And you're going to go and you're going to see my page. You're going to see my picture. You're going to see my family on our cruise recently. And you're going to see that's what you personalize. Then you put in your payment plans and it's pretty much done. You're up and running within 2 hours. You're up and running. So if you have the capabilities of going live, if you have the capabilities, whatever, you can do this up in 2 hours. Okay. Now, how do you get to the point where you're in profit mode? Let's talk about how to get into profit mode. There's 3 things that you're going to do that's going to make you in profit mode. Okay. The first thing is you're going to put out content, you guys. We're going to put out content. Content's really easy to put out. It's much easier than you think. You do not have to panic. You do not have to worry about how to put out content or how to figure out what to talk about, because you're just going to talk about your story. You're going to talk about yourself. But you know what? A better way to put out content, if you're lost, if you're joining me and you're with the digital growth community, because that happens a lot. We support each other. If you were lost on what to put out in your content, go here. If you've never been to ChatGPT, I need you to write this down right now, ChatGPT. And I need you to make sure you download this. Not only for business, but for all your personal. You want to learn how to do anything? This needs to be your new search engine. It's a personal assistant. ChatGPT is going to tell you just about everything you need to know and how to do it. You want to write a children's book? Prompt it. Tell exactly what you want to write, and it'll create you a children's book. It'll create a children's book. If you have ChatGPT 4.0, it'll create a children's book, and you can ask it to create the animation for you. You take that over to Amazon, and you've now created a book that's for sale. You want to create your own ebook? You can do it in ChatGPT. And it doesn't have to be on digital marketing. We're not just talking about digital marketing. We can talk about this in any realm. How to keep an active 2-year-old with ADHD busy. These are prompts that you can put into ChatGPT. Whatever you put in, not only that, it learns you. ChatGPT will actually learn you. After a while, you can ask ChatGPT what the ChatGPT knows about you, and it'll tell you everything it knows. You can go in there and set it so ChatGPT knows what you're talking about. You can set it, or it'll just memorize the things that you know. It becomes a personal assistant. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, you need to download it and do it. Just do the free version. You don't need to make the automations. Just do the free version. Okay. When you do your content, you can completely tell ChatGPT all your pain points. A pain point is the reason why you got involved, the reason why you needed to, the reason why you needed to get into whatever you're into. What was the issue? You needed to have money. You needed time back with your family. These are your pain points. Whatever your pain points, put your pain points in there. Put your pain points in there. Tell ChatGPT exactly why you did this. Let it know who you are. Tell it to create you 3 pieces of content for you based on your pain points. And it'll create the content. It'll tell it to create, 3 hooks. If you don't like that hooks, tell it to create 10 hooks. Then grab 3 of those hooks and tell it to create a piece of content for those hooks. Then tell it to create the description for those pieces of content with hashtags. Everything is made for you right then and there. A script, what to say, what to do. Now, I don't want you to read the script per se, but you have an idea of what to talk about, what hook. ChatGPT will do this for you. You can have everything written out for a whole week. And then just go film your content. I typically film my content. I film content daily, but I typically have my content done for me for a whole week. I have a content bank, so that way if I needed to talk about something specific, if something came up, if I got a comment in my one of my posts, I can go find that piece. So I have a content bank. But you can literally do this, your content, batching it and have it done for you for a week at a time, 3 days at a time. Just use ChatGPT. Don't make it so difficult. Now, what I can tell you is that I have 2 accounts. You don't have to have a following to get involved into digital marketing, you guys, especially if you're on TikTok. And on YouTube, I have a very, 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 very small amount of following because it's a brand new platform for me. So the key is just to be consistent. If you're consistent, the following will happen. You just have to be consistent. This is only my 2nd time on YouTube, and that's okay. Or just be consistent. But the next thing that we're going to do, and this is what scares people a lot. This one scares a lot of people. Is you're going to go live. You're going to need to go live, you guys. When you go live, people get to see who you are. So you want to go live. Now, you can do this faceless. I mean, you do not have to come in front of the camera. You can slide your face outside of the camera. You can flip your camera around so you're looking at a PowerPoint. You do not have to do this. And one of the exclusive trainings we have, because there's 4 tiers to get involved into our program, into the digital growth community, all 4 tiers include the faceless training, all 4 of them. So if you want to do this and get involved in the digital growth community and you are not convinced yet that you want to do the higher tier, then start at 100. You still get the faceless. Not only do you get the faceless, you get the Canva. So if you're not familiar with Canva is just as important as ChatGPT. You can create all your faceless content. You can create tons of content on there that are like 7 seconds long with it. As a matter of fact, ChatGPT is inside of Canva. So you will be able to use ChatGPT inside of Canva to make whatever content you're making your own. And the other thing about going live, you guys, is that when you come into the digital growth community with me, now keep in mind, there's 32,000 people in the community. If you don't resonate with me, that's okay. That's okay. You can get into the digital growth community, but I can tell you with any of the 32,000 people in there, it's not going to be any different. I can tell you that when you come in with me, when you come in with me, you're going to you're going to get an accountable partner. Now keep in mind there's no MLM, but you're going to get an accountable partner. Meaning I'm going to make sure that you have everything you need to succeed. If you need to go live together, you just got to get on my calendar and we'll go live together. I'm not telling you I'm going to sit in there with your live for hours on end, but I'll get in there. We'll start talking for 20 minutes. Start going live 20 minutes a day. If you can put out your content and go live 20 minutes a day, because this whole 3-step process right here is done in a 2-hour workday. When I started this, when I started digital marketing, I did not think for a minute that there was any way I could do it in 2 hours. You absolutely can do it in 2 hours. It's a 2-hour earning hours workday. And as long as you follow the blueprint, you can get this done in 2 hours. The other thing that we're going to do is free ads. When you do free ads, what you're doing is you're sending people back to your YouTube because you're going to set your YouTube up with your website on the back end. And eventually then you start monetizing off of your YouTube. You monetize off of your YouTube. Good morning, April. You'll monetize off of YouTube. Michelle, our mentor, she goes live on YouTube and TikTok at the exact same time. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. She goes for about an hour and a half, hour to an hour and a half a day. And because she has been doing this on YouTube, what happens is now she's monetizing and making like $5,000 a month just because she's going live. When you bring traction to the platforms, the platforms start to pay you. The platforms will start to pay you. So you just have to be consistent. If you're consistent, you're committed, and you're coachable, you can succeed in digital marketing, you guys. There's nothing that's going to stop you. You have to follow the blueprint, and you have to be committed, consistent, and coachable, and have a great mindset. If you have all those things, you will be successful. You absolutely will be successful no matter what you do. But in digital marketing, you will absolutely be successful if you are committed, coachable, consistent, and have a great mindset. You just need to be those 4 things. And if you can be those 4 things, I'm not telling you to get rich quick. I'm not telling you that you are going to make money tomorrow. It all depends on your walk of life. Let me tell you, when I got involved into the digital growth community, immediately when I got involved in digital growth community, I, had second doubts. Thank you. I immediately had second thoughts. Oh my God, what did I just do? And so I got involved and I decided, well, what's the next best thing? I'm going to go look on YouTube. And that's what I did. I went onto YouTube and I searched reviews on digital growth community on Legacy Builder. And I found this guy by the name of Garrett Berry. And I tell this story all the time. I found this guy by the name of Garrett Berry. And he is an influencer on YouTube. He has been doing YouTube for 8-10 years. And he teaches people how to make money online, how to do digital marketing. This is what he teaches people. He did a review on Legacy Builder. And immediately when I watched that review, I knew that I was in the right place. I knew that I was in the right place. Why? Because he endorsed it. Not only did he endorse it, he's in the program now. He's been in the program since February. And I can tell you, if he's not a six-figure income earner already, he definitely will be. He lives in Peru. I'm pretty sure he's American. He lives in Peru, living up his life, making the money that he's making. So when he came into the program, I can tell you he came into the program and he probably had instantly 100 sales. He had a following already, though, you guys. He had a following of 100,000 people on Instagram that have been or on TikTok that have been following him. So he already had the following. So it just depends on your walk of life and where you're coming in from. If you're coming in from MLM, if you're coming in from digital marketing, you may have that following. And so making that money may be instantaneous for you. But for those of you who are not coming from that walk of life, it's okay. It's okay. You just have to keep telling your story. I have several TikTok accounts. I won't even talk about all the TikTok accounts I have because I like to experiment. But I have 2 digital marketing accounts that are with my face. I have one that's faceless as well. But one is an experiment because on my digital marketing account, I wanted to go live. And so I went into the growth community and I grew it really fast with digital growth community people. Okay. People that are in the digital world. So when I put out my content, it just doesn't go very far. The algorithm is looking for all the people that I added, which are already people in digital growth community. So it's not going as far as I'd like it to go. Now, that's okay. It's still getting out there and I'm still, happy about it. But I wanted to test a theory and I created another account. And in that other account, I literally say the same thing. It is almost to the T. My hook will change. And the reason why I did this is when you go look at analytics, the analytics tell you that TikTok is sending it out to brand new people every time. They're not sending it out to my followers. They're sending it out to brand new people. So I'm just talking too much, so I'm not breathing enough is where I'm yawning from. So they're sending it out to new people every single time. So when they send it out to new people every single time, and they know TikTok knows who to send it to because the content is the same over and over again, get a lot more views, a lot more views. So you can do this either way. When you come into the digital growth community, you can tell your story. You can let people know who you are. That's fine. Or you can do it the other way and you can tell the exact same thing over and over and over again. We were in a meeting because digital growth community has a ton of meetings. Monday nights is for everybody. Tuesdays is for people who are a legacy builder, the highest tier. Then there's tech meetings. There's 3 tech meetings a week. On top of the tech meetings, there's usually another meeting which she brings in somebody to talk to us. Last week, we had Laura St. John. She's a mindset coach. If you need proper mindset, you need to be going to Laura St. John. Send me a message and I will help you. Laura St. John, I'll get you to Laura St. John. Laura St. John, she literally works with athletes. She works with actors, professionals, all kinds of people, teaching them how to open up their mind and let whatever it is flow in. If it's money, if it's happiness, whatever it is, she teaches you how to do this with your mindset. It's really, truly, truly amazing. She has a 7-day free program. I do suggest that everybody goes to it. So, Michelle puts out all this information for us. On top of that, every single morning when she comes into the community, she puts out a 5 to 10 minute motivational what we should be focusing on for that day, teaching us how to make. We're in a 30K and 90-day run. How to get there. Every single day she does this. Every single day. Michelle's goal when she came into this and when she built this community was to be making $54,000 her first year. Her second year to be doubling that. Her first year she made over $1 million. Over $1 million. She has found a way with this proven blueprint to make money. Her goal, her focus is no longer making money. Not saying that she's not interested in making money, because she definitely is. But now she comes on live and her following, there's like 300, 400 people on both TikTok and on YouTube. She can just come live and people just follow. People just pop on. Her content, every time she puts out a piece of content, she gets tons of views. Why? Because she's an influencer at this point. She's been doing this almost 2 years. October, I'm pretty sure, is going to be her second year. I'm sure she'll be he'll have hit her second million. But that's only because she was consistent. She is literally consistent. But her goal now, her goal for our community is 1,000 six-figure income earners and 1,000 millionaires. So everything she does is towards that goal in the community. Not her making money. She doesn't have to worry about making money. She can go live and she can make 5, 6 grand just off of YouTube. We're not even talking TikTok or any of the other platforms. She goes live and she gets people that fast. She gets people inside the community that fast. It's that fast for her. It absolutely can be where you're at. We spend so much time, at least here in America, because I know that Mike is not, he's in the UK, but we spend so much time going to college, trying to better ourselves, investing our time, being broke students, investing our money into college, work. Some of us had to work a second job or work a job while we went to school. Some of us work 2 jobs. We're literally slaving ourselves to learn a skill. And then when you slave yourself to learn this skill, you get out. You're lucky if you're making 50, 60,000, and you're sure as hell lucky if you're making anything over that. Unless you're getting out as a doctor, but then you're not spending 4 years. And so I'm not saying that education is not important, because it absolutely is important. It's just the way we go about it. Now, absolutely, there are skills that need the education. I don't want a brain surgeon to just go in there thinking he could be a brain surgeon. Obviously, they need the skills. I don't want my pilot learning how to fly a plane. Although, ironically, if you understood how flight school went, that's exactly what happens. I was in flight school. It's exactly what happens. You get your private pilot license with 40 hours. Then you get, so you can fly at night with an additional 20 hours. Then you go into your commercial license. And so by this time you have like 150 hours. The way you get the hours so you can get hired is you start to teach people how to fly, and you only have 150 hours. So you're teaching people how to fly with 150 hours under your belt, and that's it. But when you do that, you're a passenger, you are, a co-pilot, and you get to log that as your hours. So that's how you get to the airlines, is because you have been teaching people how to fly, even though you're brand new at flying yourself. Most people don't know that. Good morning, Missy. Most people don't realize that when you're, you know, flying with somebody, especially in an airline. Now, yes, at that point when they're in an airline, they have some hours under them. But they have hours under them because they were teaching people how to fly. I mean, that's how it works. So they have it figured out how to actually do the education. But almost everything else is not that way. We go to school, we grind for 4 years to do what? Now, like I said, I don't want you to not, if you're going to be a nurse, I need you to go to school. But even then, our educators are going in there for 4 years. They're learning how to about whatever they're going to educate people on. My daughter is a history major, so she can go into education for 4 years. She walks out with student debt. We're talking about Florida. Walks out with student debt to do what? To make $40,000, $50,000 a year? It's going to take her whole life just to catch up on her student debt just because she's not making enough. And that there's not really any pay increase in being an educator. If you invested 4 years into digital marketing, holy Moses, do you have any idea where you would be? If you learned 4 years of digital marketing, hands-on, we're not even talking about going to school. I saw an ad the other day for UF on Facebook for digital marketing for a 10-week course. And I was like, are you kidding me? They're going to charge you thousands of dollars and people pay it. People pay it. It's insane. You guys will pay to go to college to learn a skill, but when a program that is proven, the blueprint is proven, it made the people who are in the community made $12 million last 90-day run. I don't know where we're at now. I think we're on day 21, so I don't know where we're at, but I promise you we're going to supersede $12 million this 90 days. We're absolutely going to supersede $12 million this 90-day run. And all you have to do is get involved. It's not a get rich quick, though, you guys. It's not a get rich quick. It all depends on your walk of life, where you guys are coming from. If you're on TikTok, we're going to tell you to start with no following. We're going to tell you to come unless you are coming. There is a girl in our community. Her name is Megan. She is amazing. Amazing. And Megan was with another course for about 6 months prior to this. She came in with another course. She made about $2,000 over the 6 months. Okay, she didn't make barely anything, but she was consistent and she stayed with it. She came over to our community and something snapped for her. Something kicked in. And all of a sudden, now she's made $44,000 in 3 months. Now, keep in mind, though, you guys, she had been working digital marketing for 6 months prior to that. So she had the following at that point. She had the following at that point. So just remember that when you are in digital marketing, sometimes it takes 6 months. You just have to be consistent. If you're consistent, I promise you in a year, things will be different. Your life will have changed. Your life will have changed. The money that we're making, it's bananas. It's the saying we say in our house, it's bananas. That and it'll all buff out. It'll all buff out. So if you want to learn how to make some serious money, this is where you need to start. You want to learn how to take your 2 hours a day and invest in yourself. Because we invest in our phones, we invest in our computer. My computer is a $2,500 computer. We invest in our phones. We invest in our TVs. We're constantly buying stuff, Starbucks, whatever the case may be, going out to dinner. Why are we not investing in something that you're in 100% profit mode after your first sale? 100% profit mode. And on top of that, we have payment plans, you guys. You can literally put yourself on a payment plan and not have to pay anything for the first 30 days except for the $29 website and your domain, which is less than 20 bucks. And not have to pay anything till next month. We don't have an overhead cost. You don't have to have a stand store. You don't have to have a beacon. There's no overhead costs. No overhead costs. There's no tech skills needed. You get a website. The website is literally just handed to you. It's all done for you. It's a done for you website that's completely automation. Not only is it automation, it is building in the background your traction to YouTube. That's what it does. And when you do those three things, put out content, go live, and do free ads, you're going to be making money in your sleep, because people are still checking out free ads or classified ads. And they come across yours, and you've gone to ChatGPT to make it just beautiful and catching. And when you do that, they stop their scroll, they go to the website, they see Michelle, who is extremely motivational, and then they decide to buy right then and there. Right there on your website. And then you wake up, some money in the bank, because we get paid daily. Literally, it happens. I can tell you this because it's happened to me over the past week. You guys can make insane amount of money. You can learn how to run a business. I have been running 2 businesses. One's 8 years and one is 2 years. And I wasn't capturing emails. It's the biggest asset you have in your business is to capture emails. The biggest asset you have in your business. Thank you, Missy. And if you're not doing that as a business owner, because we have business owners in our program that don't sell the program. They're literally in the program because they wanted the training, because the training is that massive. It has that much information in that training. So they're in the training. We have real estate agents. We teach them how to have their own community, how to build their own business. We teach all that in this community. And all you have to do is get involved. Start your own business. It's so much easier than you think. Go to my website, redsdailysuccess.com, and just take a look. The reality is if you go into my website and you're getting emails from me and you're not feeling them, just hit the unsubscribe button. That's it. But you never know. My daughter, my son-in-law are going through something right now. He's a sheriff, and there was an incident 2 days ago. There was an incident 2 days ago. And so now they're going through something. something that may change their life. We're waiting. We're waiting to find out if it's going to change their life. And you never know when something's going to happen. You never know. It can happen at any time, at any point. But if you have control over your life, over your business and how to make money, in my businesses, it's so funny. In my businesses, I thought when COVID hit, I was going to tank. One of my businesses is I'm a graphic designer, a graphic artist who makes senior banners for high schools. And I thought, there's no way I'm going to lose all my business because nobody can afford anything right now, and nobody is buying senior banners for high schools. Why? Because nobody was in high school. And I thought, no way, I'm going to lose my business. And that's when I got involved into my laser business. You know what happened though? With my business, with my graphic design, more people bought. I had such a high turnaround then because people wanted to celebrate their kids who worked so hard. Mine included. My 21-year-old son graduated in 2021. And he got a raw deal because of it. So, anybody that had a kid that graduated that year, that your kid got a raw deal. And so what happened is people were buying banners a lot. I was extremely busy. In the meantime, I'm building another business. I was not capturing emails in that fashion. Do I have emails? Sure. I can go through my email and hunt them down, but I do not have an email list. We're going to teach you how to do that. The website captures your emails. We're going to teach you how to have a community, how to build your own community. We're going to teach you all of this, you guys. We're going to teach you how to use Canva. We're going to teach you how to use social media. Social media is a free platform. Even if you have nobody in your rooms, you just keep saying, you just keep talking, you keep saying the same thing. People will come. People will resonate with you. It may take some time. I promise you, it may take some time. But people will resonate with you. And they will come and they will follow you. And you will make the sale and you will change people's lives. Because digital marketing as a whole is going to change people's lives. Why? Because it's a fastest growing industry out here. It's like the people who went to Home Depot when Home Depot went from, private to public and their stock started splitting. Home Depot changed people's lives. There are millionaires from Home Depot. It's the same thing with digital marketing. You just have to get involved. And to get involved costs you less than a minuscule amount to get involved into digital marketing than you have to pay for a full education. And the skills you're going to get out of it are going to be insane. So if you're interested in learning more, joining a program, being part of an amazing community, just go into redsdailysuccess.com, drop your email address. I'm not sure why I would do that, Luke. Drop your email address and reach out to me. On any of my platforms that I'm on, you absolutely can reach out to me. Make sure you're following me. My Reds Lifestyle. This is a personal backup affiliate digital marketing page. So you get a little bit of everything on that page. My Reds Daily Success is just digital. My YouTube, it's brand new. It's brand new. So that's where we're at. If you're interested in learning more about digital marketing, how to make money from home, how to set up your retirement, how to work in 2 hours a day, and still make some crazy amounts of money, go to my website, redsdailysuccess.com. We'll have a webinar this week. I'm not sure exactly where that's at. Let me go see if they've announced it yet. Bear with me. Our webinar is on Thursday at 8 p.m. Yeah, the webinar is where you're going to, Mike, get people who are interested to the webinar because they're going to get a lot of testimonies. Anybody that's interested, Mike, that you have that is interested in digital growth community, ask them to join the webinar. And it's now for you, that's going to stink because it's 8 p.m. my time, which means 1 a.m. your time. Yeah. It's 8 p.m. my time. And if you're 5 hours ahead. So it's going to be in the middle of the night. Yeah. I know. Well, the upside to it is that it's recorded and you can always get somebody the recording. That's the upside to it. If they're interested, especially because you're in the UK. So we have the webinar on Thursday. If you're interested, drop me an email and I will get you the information to register for that webinar. You'll get to meet six-figure income earners. I'm not quite at six figures. Yeah. I'm not quite at six figures. I can tell you my testimony, but I can't tell you I'm making six figures yet. I'm fairly new in the program. So that's okay. I'm definitely making six figures, just not necessarily in the program. So, but we will teach. We'll get you there, Mike. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. So we'll teach you how to do this, how to have a successful business. Just follow me. I do go live typically every morning at between 6 and 6:30. This morning I decided to jump on and go live on YouTube, and it took me a few minutes to get that going. So I was a few minutes late. You're a millionaire, you just haven't been paid yet. Yeah, that is great. That is a great saying. I need to put that up. Absolutely. I love that saying. Absolutely. So thank you guys for supporting. Well, hi, Shelly. How are you? You just jumped in? You missed the whole meeting. I'm just kidding. It's okay. It's okay. We were talking about digital marketing and how to succeed. Are you in digital marketing, Shelly? Thank you for saying good morning. I learn a lot from my Amway days. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm not going to say that MLMs, you don't learn a lot, because you absolutely do. Okay, you're not involved in, are you interested in digital marketing or affiliate marketing? You definitely do. I mean, I learned a lot in Avon, which sounds crazy, but when you're selling 300,000, I guess you learn a lot real quick. But when you're only making a very small percentage, it's not worth it. And there's still people. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I mean, that's a good reason. You can definitely just keep in mind, I mean, there's so many places. Where are you at? Where are you at in the world? Are you in the US? Or are you outside the US? Okay. I mean, here's the thing. We teach you how to do this program in less than 2 hours a day. Okay. So what you need to do, you could literally go anywhere. You could go sit at McDonald's, you could go sit at Starbucks, and you could get your what you need to do in those 2 hours a day with your free Wi-Fi. So just keep that in mind. You can absolutely conquer that with everything being free. Yep. We teach you how to do a lot of digital marketing on a level where you're not having to pay anything. I mean, there are some, don't get it twisted. There are some things that I do pay for monthly. I do pay for my Canva. I do pay for my Chat GPT. But that's because I have to use them in my business, but they're all tax write-offs. I do pay for something called Repurpose.io. And that's because it repurposes Mike, yeah, that's how it works. I'm telling you, I am a mastermind at multitasking. I have two phones, one's business and one's personal. Um, uh, let's see what else. They hopefully will have Wi-Fi. I've been calling one company for Wi-Fi today. Okay. Okay. Um, I am a mastermind of multitasking. I can literally be putting up content on two phones at the same time, or I can be putting up content and reading and answering questions on the other phone. I'm telling you, I can have my computer running at the same time and answering emails or doing that. I am a mastermind of multitasking. I do not do anything. I do not. You don't multitask well, Shelly. Oh my God. When we go somewhere, my daughter wants to take the girls to Disney because we'll take my granddaughters to Disney. And I don't drive. She knows it. I don't drive. Why? Because I am on two phones doing the same thing. Now we get to Disney. I pretty much try really, really hard to put my phone away. Sometimes it's difficult, but men can't usually multitask. Well, you did today. You said you were doing your free ads. You did today. So that's good. Yeah. I can't watch a TV show typically without having to watch it twice because I multitask. Now, that's not necessarily successful multitasking, but I can play it in the background and then I'll watch it again. It's very rare that I'm not multitasking something. I'll listen to trainings. I really think this is my last chance at earning money. I'm disabled, so I'm going to go back to what I use. Okay, so here's the thing. What did you used to do? What digital marketing is not a get rich quick. Okay, I need you to know that it's not a get rich quick. What part? Mike, the multitasking is new for you, but I will tell you, Shelly, that if you're consistent and you do the steps in the blueprint, it will succeed. You will be successful. You just have to be consistent. If you come on the social media platforms, which are all free, you come on the social media platforms and you talk your story, other people will see it. Okay. I've always wanted a restaurant. I love the restaurant industry. Maybe one day I still will. And did it not do well? Is that because you said had? No, nothing happens overnight for most people. I mean, that's not it for everybody, but and most people that the truth be told, the most people that come into digital marketing and it sparks off for them, one or two things happened. Either they just got lucky with a great piece of content that the algorithm took away, or they had a following that they didn't realize they had. You love to eat them. I think I've missed something there, Mike. I have no idea what we're talking about there. Let's see. It's very true. No, it was very good. Our marriage was got you. Okay. Well, and that's, it's funny because when you come into digital marketing, we're going to teach you to find the person that you need to talk to. Find the person that you need to resonate with. And most of the time in my head, who I need to resonate with is women. No offense, Mike, but is women who need to learn how to be independent, not just from their partners. It could be from everything because as a mom, um, things happen. As a wife, things happen. As a corporate American, things happen. Correct. Nothing happens overnight unless it's negative. Something can happen in that fast of time. It's funny. Well, good things don't necessarily happen overnight, but when it comes to things can change overnight that fast, that can change. So, and I mean, in all reality, so can digital marketing or anything else that you do. But yeah, I want to resonate with women who need to learn how to be independent, but I'm finding that what I'm resonating with is just people who need additional support in learning how to do digital marketing is where I'm finding, and that's okay. That's okay. Other people find resonation with me other ways, but my heart belongs to making sure especially at my age. Shelly, I can't tell from your picture, but you look young. Thank you, Rebecca, for the following. You look young. Um, especially at my age, I'm 50 and I can tell you I have had all walks of life. I have been oh, I would not have guessed that in a million years, Shelly. Not in a million years. Not in a million years would I have guessed that. So yeah, and at our age, Mike is on my other platform right now, and he's 75. At our age, we can't just drop what we're doing and go get a job because most companies are not hiring unless you're talking about Walmart and you want to be a Walmart greeter. They're not hiring. So digital marketing gives you an option that you can do this. You just have to be consistent. If you're consistent and you said you had a disability, and that's okay. What that's going to do is that is going to have you resonating with people that are going to be like you and show people that you can do this. There's a girl in our community. Her name is KB. She has a disability. She has a speech impediment. And when she talks, she has a stutter. And to me, it's absolutely beautiful. And the reason why I think that is because, okay, now I don't know much about that, Shelly, but I've heard, so I don't know exactly what that does. But I can tell you when KB talks, she is resonating with people that are like her. And she is going to be an influencer that teaches people that it doesn't matter what walk of life you come from, you can still do this. And she will get people following her and doing this. I'm not going to tell you it's not going to be a rough battle because it can be, but if you are consistent and you are committed and you are coachable, you absolutely can do digital marketing on any level. On any level. You'll be amazed. I go live with product because I'm in affiliate marketing as well. And I go live with product that I wouldn't even think would sell. And people come in there and they'll buy because of me, not because they want the product. I have people that will buy because of talking. And that's what happens. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. All you have to do is just be consistent and committed. If you're consistent, committed, and coachable, you will succeed. You will. You just got it. May be 3 months from now, and maybe 6 months from now, and maybe 3 weeks from now, and maybe 3 days from now. It just depends on your walk of life. It just depends on your walk of life. And that's okay. But I promise you, within a year, your life will have changed. And I tell people the goal is to be making $900 a day. A lot of people panic when they hear that because there's like, no way. So drop it to $900 a week. $900 a week. And then, Shelly, then you just keep doing it. Even the days that you're having a rough day, you just keep doing it. And those come. And we also teach you how to do this. Wife, when you can stand out. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, Mike. I can tell you that, Mike, you did it again because I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? Let me see. I can tell you that as long as you are consistent and that's what we were talking about. There are times if you learn how to batch your content and you learn how to do this, that 2 hours a day, I know, that 2 hours a day doesn't necessarily have to be 2 hours a day. So if you have things that, like, there's times that we're at Disney and I may not be able to do everything, but you know what I'm doing? I'm video recording my kids. I can use that later. I can use that as content. If I batch my content, I can schedule it so it's going up while I'm at Disney. I mean, there are things that you can do to make those 2 hours and not necessarily in one day. So as long as you're committed, consistent, coachable, and have a great mindset, we can get you there. We can get you there. It just depends on you and your walk of life and where you're at, how quick it's going to happen. Okay. So, Shelly, do this. Write this down or take a screenshot. You have Wi-Fi now because you're on here, but you can go to since you have Wi-Fi now, go to my website, redsdailysuccess.com, drop your email address. You'll have direct contact with me. Also, you can follow me. The account that you're on is not my digital marketing. Gotcha. The account you're on right now is not my digital marketing. It's my backup for everything. My backup affiliate, my backup personal. It's just my backup page. I go live on it because I was able to go live on it before I went on my Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. When are you coming to the US? But go there, drop your email address in. Like I said, if you're not feeling it, you can unsubscribe at any point. Make sure you follow me here. You can go to my digital side, which is Red's Daily Success. I have 2 accounts over there in TikTok. Any other platform, it's all the same, Red's Daily Success. You can follow me. You can reach out to me. Okay? And let's have a conversation. Let's talk about how we can get you started. Because you can come in on payment plans and spread this out and have it paid for before you even have to have that payment plan started. Yeah. Yeah. So just reach out to me. You can always send me a direct message if you want to, too. Just know that I bought between several different accounts. So I'm not always on this account all the time. Okay? When I get the money. Okay. Let's make that a goal. Let's make that a goal, Mike. Let's make that a goal. Although we might be coming to the UK again. That was a lot of fun. Although what was not fun was all the luggage we brought and the fact that we were an hour and a half away from the airport. Oh my God, there was so much luggage because we were on a cruise for 2 weeks before we stayed in London for the week. So there was 13 of us. And on top of that, we had 2 2-year-olds. So we had to take all the extra stuff for the 2-year-olds, but they of course can't carry their luggage. So and here's the thing. It was my 50th birthday cruise. It was my 50th birthday cruise. All my kids went. I had my best friend and her mom went. We had there was 13 of us. And not only, if you've ever been on a cruise, not only did we do our nights, the captain's nights, we did every single night, we did a theme. So one night we were pirates. One breakfast, we all had dinosaur pajamas on. One night we did steampunk. We did Disney characters. We did every single night we had a different theme. So every single, yeah, we had ball gowns, we had all kinds of stuff. So much stuff. And then on top of that, I was an affiliate and we were going away for 3 weeks. So I had to bring a ton of product, and it was like all beauty product is what I brought and stuff. So I could do my stuff. So I could do my affiliate stuff. So it was a lot. It was a blast. It was a blast. And me and my friend, or not me and my friends, me and my family, we played Dungeons and Dragons. And so when we played Dungeons, we played while we were on there. So um it was a lot. It was a lot, but it was a blast. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I just would downsize. Part of the problem with mom is that I bring too much so I can make sure everybody else has everything. And yeah, forget that noise. You guys are all adults. You can figure it out yourself. I did. I was bringing too much stuff for. Oh, what if somebody needs this? Oh, what if somebody yeah, then if they forgot it, they forgot it. So that was the only downside, because when we got to UK, we had to, oh my gosh, getting on a train to get on, we had to figure out how to get a straight shot from where we were staying to the airport, because we couldn't bounce on and off with all this luggage. It was so much. Oh my God. It was so much luggage. So, so yeah, but I do it again. We're going on the cruise with Digital Growth Community here in the end of September. I'm super excited about that one, but it's just me and my daughter and two of the grandkids, and that's it. We're not taking anybody else. But my daughter and I have decided that we just want to travel more and more and more, and not everybody should be coming, because not everybody is travel buffs. I really wish we would have got over to Ireland, but we didn't. So that's okay. We're going to make it back over there one day. So I'm going to end here. We kind of really got off topic. I'm going to end here. You guys have a fabulous day. Shelly, please make sure you reach out to me at any point, and we can have conversations. If you need to have in-depth conversations, we can definitely do that, and we can get you started and get you going, so that way you are making the money that you need to make. Yeah, I agree. All right. It was nice meeting you, Shelly. You have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll be around if you need me. And Mike, of course, you know where to find me.